Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kanyisile Ndumo for those of you that are new here, and for all my returning subscribers, welcome back. So guys, today I'm filming a story time. Yeah. Okay, so today's story time is a story about when I quit my job after 3 working days. Okay guys, disclaimer: don't quit your job after 3 working days. It's not good for you. It's not good for your CV. Just wait it out. You know, things might change. But then, I mean, if it's not working, it's not working. You can leave. But I mean, I'm speaking from a place of privilege because I didn't, I mean, it wasn't my only plan. All right. So, let's get into the story time. All right. Another disclaimer: I'm changing names and all of that because yeah, there's no need to share that information. So I'm changing all of that. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna give you a bit of a background on how I got the job, and then I'm gonna get into the actual work. So how I got the job is that my sister and I wanted to get our nails done, and my sister found this lady, I think she found her on Instagram, and she was around town, so we went to this lady to get our nails done. She's really good. She's like amazing. Her nail game is on point. So we get there. It was very nice. It was a great experience, and she liked the way I did my makeup that day, and she also liked my hair. So she then like asked about my makeup and stuff, and then basically she said she wanted to go into makeup, you know, and so she would be interested to have me work there. And at the time I didn't have a job, so I was like, sure, why not, you know, like I'll make extra money, everything's gonna be good. So now she after that she called me like a month later, and she asked me to come in for a trial. She wanted to see my skills, you know. So I was like, okay, no problem. And she did mention that she didn't have any makeup at the time, so I should bring in my own makeup, and I honestly didn't have a problem with that. Although there was a problem because I mean, like, I didn't have different foundation shades and concealer shades. Basically the base was a problem because I only had things that were for me. So I went there and I did some makeup on a couple of girls, and then yeah, she seemed to like the way I did my makeup because she wanted to hire me after that. So that was great. She called me, she told me she was working out of someone else's space at the time, so she told me that she'll call me as soon as she gets her own space. And I was like, okay, that's no problem. So she finally got her own space, and she called me up to come in to work. Okay, the makeup trials happened around May, so let's fast forward to, I think it was it August, month end July, beginning of August. I'm moving.
Be just a little bit ghetto to me. A little bit ghetto, you know, a little bit hood.
Alright guys, so I'm back. I'm sorry for the change in lighting. I had to quickly run to the store for an essential run, and the sun is gone. But yeah, let's just get back to where I left off. So I left off that I started working there in August, né? So fine, I went there. As soon as I got there, she had gotten some makeup, and well, before I got there, she had texted me asking me like what I need. So I did text her like some things, actually not some things, I gave her a list of everything that I'll need as a makeup artist, and it was cool. So I went there. First day, everything was good. She told me that I'm gonna do some faces so that she can use the pictures for advertising on her page. great. And I mean, her page has like a large following. That is actually another reason why I wanted to work with her, because I knew Guti it will help my hair business, you know, like her clients, because she had allowed me to sell hair to her clients. So I was like, yeah, like that's a huge client base. So I knew, Guti, you know what, things are gonna go great for my other business. So, and I'm gonna do my get money from this makeup stuff. All right, so first day, good. She gives me 2 clients to do their makeup. I'm gonna post pictures and videos if I have still videos, but I do have pictures. And these are the 2 girls that I did, né? She wasn't so impressed with the way that I did makeup. Well, from the first day, she just told me that, you know, she felt like I could do better, you know, because of the way I do my own makeup and the way I did the ladies' makeup. It didn't it wasn't up to par, right? So I was like, okay, fine, no problem. So I went home and I was doing my research, because there's different face shapes, there's different skin types, there's different you know, skin colors and all of that. So I did a lot of research before, like, so that I knew what I was doing, because in all honesty, I was used to doing my own makeup and like friends and family. It wasn't like I had like a large portfolio of people that I was doing before I started working for her. And she knew that I wasn't a professional makeup artist as well. So okay, one thing I will say is that some of the makeup products that she bought, I feel like, this is not any shade to anyone, ne? But I feel like she bought them estrading, right? Because I have some of those products, and the consistency and the like, it just wasn't up to par with the ones that I had bought. Like, let's say it was a MAC foundation. It wasn't the same as a normal MAC foundation that you get from MAC. It was different, you know, in the texture, the feel, the finish, everything. So I did feel like some of the things she bought knockoffs, right? So of course the makeup is not gonna come out as great as mine, because we're not using the same quality products, right? And then another thing is I had to still use some of my makeup, because I couldn't make some of the things that she had given me work. Like the concealer she gave me, it wasn't working. So I had to use my concealers and things. Fine. I didn't make a big deal out of it, because I was excited, guys. I don't want to lie. I was excited. Like the first day, it was excitement. So anything that was getting thrown at me, I took it on the chin or whatever. So day 2 comes, she gives me 2 more clients. I do the clients' faces, and she liked one of the clients' looks, but she told me that she felt like she couldn't price the makeup because of the fact that the makeup is not on the same standard. I do one face like this, another face like that, and so forth and so forth. So we were like at a crossroads now, because I felt like I was like, it was up to standard. Everyone's makeup was up to standard, but of course I'm gonna be biased, because it's my work, right? But it was also important to note that people have different kinds of skin. Some have smooth skin, some have pimples. So it's not going to look airbrushed on everyone. It's not going to look the same on everyone, right? So you have to take that into consideration. And I thought everyone looked beautiful and everyone liked their makeup. But that is beside the point, because at the end of the day, your boss has to be happy with the work that you're putting in, right? Fine. Day 2, I went home. I did my more research, was on YouTube, videos, whatever, you know, Instagram, makeup artists, looking at their videos, doing all of that. So I get a text from her, asking, she's like, where did so and so get her pictures from, right? So I'm like, what is she talking about? But then she's asking me, how come a client has the pictures of the makeup I did on them? And I'm I'm like, I'm like, for me, I'm like, what do you mean? So anyway, I tell her what to know. The client has an iPhone. I had an iPhone at the time, so we airdropped the pictures, right? It's like a Bluetooth, right? So I just sent her the pictures, and she was like, oh, and I'm like, she's like, yeah, I don't want you guys to have my clients' numbers. I'm like, why would I want your clients' numbers? Like, what am I gonna do with your clients' numbers? I don't do nails, so it's not like I'll call them up and be like, yeah, stop going to our Bunke's salon to her nail bar or whatever. No, I won't do that. Like, so I just found it a bit odd and a bit weird that she had made that comment, and it's like, okay, whatever, maybe that's how she runs her business, so cool. Day 3. Day 3 is when things, like, that's when thing hit the fan. Okay, like, not like, let me not even say it like that, but that's when things just did a complete 180 on me, right? So I get into work. She still hasn't advertised the makeup thing, so meaning no clients. So I got into work, and I spent the whole morning watching her and her other girls do nails, right? So I'm just sitting there literally the whole day. I'm bored, I'm doing nothing, right? But she then, like, made me run a few errands, right? So let me tell you about, like, when I went to go get lunch for, well, it wasn't for everyone. I was getting lunch for myself, and then she was like, I should also get lunch for her as well. So I went to Nando's to go get lunch, right? And she sends me off to get, Kane, what did she want? She wanted the tropical what, those drinks, Zaboneza Senandos, right? So I get there and I make the orders, right? And they tell me that no, they don't have the takeaway cups, therefore they're not selling those drinks for takeaway today. So, and I mean, it's in town. I think it was around month end as well. Like, in town, it gets full at these fast food restaurants that, like, things run out, right? So I didn't think anything of it. I gave her a call, and I tell her, okay, they don't have this, can I get you something else? And she's like, what do they mean they don't have the thingy, the cups? And I'm like, no, they don't have the cups. And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, what do you mean they don't have the cups? And I was like, no, they don't have the cups because, I mean, they ran out and stuff. So she sends me to KFC to get a KFC crusher. And then when I get back, she tells me that if it was my husband was gonna get me that drink, right? So I'm just like, then ask your husband to go get you that drink. I'm not your husband. I'm not the type of person to cause a scene inside a store. Ne? So I'm not gonna, like, now force the Nando's employees to take out cups that don't exist. I'm not that kind of person. This person is also getting paid to be there, okay? I'm not about to stress her out. It's full already, and now I'm there throwing a fit because someone wants the tropical sunset. I don't know what it's called, whatever it is. Like, no, I'm not about to do that. Call your husband, get your husband on the line, ask him to get you that tropical sunset and bring it to you if that's the case. But I'm not about to, no, I'm not about to do that. After lunch, she tells me, Guti, no, maybe you should try waxing and tinting my client's eyebrows. Since, like, you're sitting here the whole day, you're not doing anything. I'm sitting here the whole day not doing anything because you're not advertising the makeup. But anyway, anyway, she had been mentioning it in passing, this whole tinting and waxing thing, that she wants to start it, you know, and stuff. But I wasn't paying any mind to it because it had absolutely nothing to do with me. And so I thought. So now it's after lunch. She gives me the instruments for waxing and tinting, and she's like, read the instructions and I'll find you someone to practice on. At this point, I'm like, okay, you know what, let me just like let me break my back for employment, you know, let me just do it, you never know. So I read the packaging. She doesn't even really tell me what to do. She tells me to read the packaging and do what the packaging says. So I'm like, okay, fine. I start with a client. I wax her eyebrows, like, you know, make space. And then now it's time to tint, and she gives me henna, and the henna color is burgundy. So I go to her and I tell her that listen, the henna is burgundy, how can I tint someone's eyebrows with burgundy? So she goes and she says, okay, ask the client if she's okay with getting her eyebrows tinted burgundy. I don't think anyone would want their eyebrows getting tinted burgundy. Like, yes, if you have burgundy hair, maybe you want it for the aesthetic, but even so, most people just use a burgundy brow color so that it's not permanent or long lasting, right? So the client is like, girl, no, I don't want my eyebrows to be burgundy, right? So she sends me on a spree to look for a different color henna. Like, at this point, I am fuming because I don't want to do this, and I feel like she's forcing it down my throat to do this. And I get like, I kind of start feeling like I was hired to do this. I wasn't hired to be a makeup artist, because she doesn't seem to be taking the makeup thing seriously, right? So I call my friend. At this point, I called my sister first. She was busy, so I called my friend, and I tell my friend, Gucci, like, friend, I like, at this point I'm crying, like, I'm upset, like, I feel like I've been, like, I don't know, I'm really upset at this time, right? So friend just calms me down, and friend is like, no, just wait it out, you might enjoy it, you know, like, it's work, just, you know, be a tough cookie. So fine, I go back to work. She lets me go home early because there was nothing for me to do that day. So I get home, and she tells me to get home and do some research on brow tinting and waxing, so that I come back a better brow tinter and waxer. So I'm at home. I'm watching videos on brow tinting and waxing, right? And I like get this epiphany. Like, I have this epiphany. There's like this Kanye watching this Kanye. Like, it's like, you know, like a Kanye talking to Kanye. And this Kanye is just like, bitch, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You are busy Googling and learning how to do brow tinting, something that you have no interest in doing, instead of trying to better your makeup skills up to her standards. Like your whole job description has now changed. Like, it's 180, something different. So, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm getting mad, and I talk to my mom, and I'm just like, Mom, this is happening. And my mom is just like, no. I mean, it's one thing to want your employee to better their skills, but it's another to completely change their whole job description. You cannot be, like, my mom, like, put it so nicely. She said, in the corporate world or anywhere else in government, you cannot get hired as a financial manager and then you're doing administration, or you like managing administration instead of finances. It doesn't happen like that. So why should I be okay with the fact that I was hired to do makeup, but now I'm actually doing brow tinting and waxing, and it's not what I was hired for. It's not even something that I know how to do. So, you know, my mom just like knocked some sense into me, and I was just like, yeah, you know what, I'm getting bad vibes from this whole thing. Like, it started with the pictures and at some point I started feeling like maybe I can't do makeup. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm the best at doing makeup, don't get me wrong, but she kept on bringing me down to a point where I felt like why am I doing it, why am I doing this makeup thing and stuff. And it's something that I enjoy, and I use makeup as a therapy tool for myself. So why would I now bring someone into my space, into my safe haven, to make me feel bad about the things that make me feel good? So I was like, you know what, sent her a text, told her that I'm not coming in. I don't want to do brow waxing and tinting. It's not for me. It's not what I want to do. And she basically told me that it was something for me to do while I better my makeup skills. And I told her, Gusi, how am I going to better my makeup skills when I'm picking up a new skill? It does, how, like, I'm literally neglecting the makeup and going into something totally different. So how is that going to make me a better makeup artist? So yeah, I just left the job, and she told me, okay, no, focus on your makeup. I'll call you in a few weeks or whatever to see how things are going. She called me in a few weeks, and I told her that no, I got a new job, so I'm not gonna come in. And I didn't go in, and that was like the last I heard of her. Like, I haven't gone to do my nails at her place because I don't really do my nails, and I have other places I can go to as well. And I also think like it would be kind of awkward, like so I just stayed clear from her. I mean, her work is amazing, she's a great person, I'm not knocking her down, but I do feel like I was kind of like getting scammed in a way. Like, I don't know, it just, something wasn't sitting right in my spirit, so I had to let go of that job after 3 days. Yeah guys, that's literally it. She did try to call me some other time to do a client, but I was just like, nah, because she ended up posting the pictures of the work that I did. And then she called me that like, no, there's a client. And I was like, nah girl, I got a job now, I can't be coming in to do clients and stuff. So I just decided, you know what, if I really want to be a makeup artist, and if I really want to do other people's makeup, it's just gonna be on my terms, not someone else's terms. I will start my own thing. I will have to get the makeup, I'll have to get the clients myself, start from scratch. We all have to work for someone, but sometimes like the people that we find ourselves employed to it's a mess. Okay, it's a mess. It doesn't work for us. But yeah guys, that was just a little fun story, nothing too serious. I personally wouldn't advise anyone to like leave their job after 3 days, especially if you don't have options or you have a family to take care of or anything. I didn't have nothing to take care of. It was just a way of making some money, and it didn't work out. And I mean, lesson learned, I guess. And yeah, all right guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.